One of the tragic things about life is that it ends. How often do you think about your death? Are you afraid of it?
I have a friend who's very, very successful, and he's in his 80s, mid 80s, and he asked me that exact same question. I turned it around. I said, "Well, what about you?" He said, "I think about it every minute of every day." And then a week later, he called me to tell me something, and he starts off the conversation by going, "Tick tock, tick tock."
Yeah.
Now, this is a dark person, in a sense, but uh, it is what it is. I mean, you know, if you're religious, you have, I think, a better feeling toward it. You're supposed to go to heaven, ideally not hell, but you're supposed to go to heaven if you're good. I think our country's missing a lot of religion. I think it really was a much better place with religion. It was almost a guide, to a certain extent it was a guide. You want to be good to people. Without religion, there are no guardrails. I'd love to see us get back to more religion in this country.
When I first heard Trump say we need more religion, it made me ask myself this question. Does he truly mean that? And I don't believe he does. You see, it reminded me of this quote by Seneca that says, religion is regarded by the common people as true, by the wise as false, and by the rulers as useful. And I believe that for Trump, religion is useful. Don't feel like Trump is seeking salvation through religion. And obviously through his speech, you understand, you'll be able to tell that he's not truly a Christian. He says that you go to heaven if you're a good person. And Christians, not all Christians believe that. They believe that salvation comes through faith. You have to believe in Jesus. You have to believe in an event. You have to believe in the crucifixion. And if you have faith in that event, then, it doesn't matter. Works has nothing to do with it. You go to heaven. So obviously, Christians believe faith without works gets you to heaven. And obviously, Trump just mentioned that you have to do certain works, which goes against a lot of certain Christian denominations, for sure. Now, is the nation better when it's more religious? And Trump knows that's not true. For instance, do not ask, do not tell rule. You couldn't join the military and be openly gay because you'll be discriminated against. You'll be discharged. You'll be assaulted. You'll be verbally abused. And you'll be potentially even killed, which has happened in the past. It took us till 2015 to allow gay people to be married. Prior to 1993, it wasn't illegal to rape your wife in the United States. It is now. So something that was considered okay back then, it's illegal now. Because you couldn't call the cops and tell them my husband raped me. You were his property. There was no such thing as marriage or rape in the United States. It was allowed. So to look at those facts and to say that the nation is better when it's more religious is just Trump pandering, trying to get more votes. And obviously it's working because the Christian community is backing him up, not suggesting that that's a good or a bad thing. But it's obvious that he's just pandering. Now, Project 2025. Is it good if we allow Christians to take over? Well, let's see what will happen. This is page 104, Project 2025, and it says, one of the things it wants to do is reverse policies that allow transgender individuals to serve in the military. Gender dysphoria is incompatible with the demands of military service, and the use of public monies for transgender surgeries or to facilitate abortion for service members should be ended. So now, again, we go back to the Stone Ages. If Project 2025 passes, something that Christian nationalists obviously want to see happen. So now I wouldn't suggest that we need more religion. We need a balance. But the nation is a little bit more secular now. I'm not suggesting that we should eradicate religion, but we have a better balance now with less Christians in this nation. And Trump knows that. He just wants more votes.